It is about clean water, not tap water.
So, but what does that even do to the discussion?
It changes. It's very important. No, Bernard, you see, when we limit it to tap water, and I perfectly agree with what Sky is saying, that creates, you see, it's a developmental conversation. When we limit it to tap water being a basis for sanitation, we exclude portions of not just this country, but this continent that perhaps may be engaging in good sanitation, not necessarily with tap water. The tap system cuts off and changes the narrative, excluding certain people and certain places which will be engaging in good sanitation, but because of the idea of tap, they are excluded from such documentation or such composition of data. That's the point.
For me, I don't even know what you are correcting. The gentleman didn't say that people who don't have tap water. The gentleman didn't say that people who don't have tap water prefer openification. What he is saying is that there is a correlation between availability of tap water and openification. Now, what you need to then add is do with that fact what you want.
No, but that general.
So I'm not
creating accuracy.
No, it's not. I'm not. You are the one interpreting something. It's like what Yansaku said. The two things are moving in the same direction. You are the one saying that it means that we are. Why are we?
It's a general statement.
It's a very general statement.
So you decide how to interpret it.
Bernard,
you are the one who's interpreting it.
Let me see.
Is it not true that Upper East, Northern, Savannah correlation? So what is the problem?
No, you see, don't change. You see, don't change post. Our point is making reference, one, to the tap, and two, to the generality of that statement. That the nuance is very important.
Then we accept the nuance. Government must supply what is it? Upper toilet. Imagine how the girls in the school even survive. You get it? So for me, we should not make it a preference. It must be a development imperative. And we cannot allow that 18% figure to continue into the next 5 years.
So, Bernard, I'll pick a few things from what you've said. Your concluding statement, you're saying that this should be a development imperative. Earlier on, you spoke about the intentionality with which we approach some of these things. And I want us to also consider our values as Ghanaians. Okay, so put a hold on this and pay attention to the statistics that Caleb just read from Parliament. Okay, where is the intentionality in dealing with our business? Caleb says, 2% of the budget, I don't know which year, was allocated to sanitation, and the 90 whatever percent, we've made it other people's business. We're expecting donors and foreign funding to help us deal with our business. It doesn't make sense for us to make our business someone else's business. They can only do as much, and it's not their priority. And that, for me, is the lack of intentionality from the top to the bottom. Okay. The funny clip you played, the gentleman is, what he says, I don't think is lost on any Ghanaian, that everybody needs what did he say? A competent
First, a toilet.
Competent,
excellent, and competent. Only problem.
And I think that fact.
The guy.
I think that fact is not lost on any Ghanaian.
I'll tell you.
But there appears that, and this is my view, okay, our values do not make us prioritize that, even though internally and innately we know that, like he's saying, first need in life is to have your competent and excellent toilet. Okay, so because where you do your business, where you ease yourself, it's important. But if we know this, okay, how have we developed a culture that is contrary to this? Are we easing ourselves competently and excellently? No. We are doing it in ways that come back to even hurt our health.
More problems.
Exactly. Create more problems. And the flooding was an example. You saw flood waters even coming out of people's WCs in their homes. You've got all this.
They haven't eaten.
I apologize, but you've got all this filth in the water that is moving. Okay, and what we Sky raised that there are potential public health concerns post flooding. Okay, what have we even done? Have we done a proper like nationwide cleanup. No, that for me is a lack of a certain intentionality. The individual Ghanaian, and I say this with the greatest of respect, values the mobile phone they are holding in their hand that can take pictures and do videos that they will share to the world than finding or investing in a competent and excellent WC or toilet.
I have a question for you guys. How much does it cost to build a KVIP? Because I feel like the KVIP is one of the best inventions ever done, because whether there's water running or not, it's a hygienic toilet. Kumasi ventilated improved pit. I think it was developed by one of our research people. If you can find out how much a community KVIP costs, and you multiply that by the number of communities without proper toilets, so maybe 2 per community, I don't think within a budget cycle, we should be able to solve this before Mahama's term runs out, if you are serious. Do you understand? Because it's not
I have a quick comment from Moses Akrobato, who says Japanese fans have built a globally celebrated tradition of staying behind after World Cup matches to meticulously clean their sections of the stadium. Armed with their own blue trash bags, they collect everything from food wrappers to plastic bottles, a cultural practice of responsibility and gratitude that has gone viral across multiple tournaments.
We'll be back with more.
Oh, but I don't read meanings.
I can't.
I'm just tired.
Help it.
I'm just tired.
Okay.
So I'd like to congratulate women in PR Ghana. They held the 10th summit, I think on Friday, Thursday and Wednesday. So the 1st to the 4th of July. Congratulations to the founding president, Faith Senam Oklu, and also all the president, Josephine and her executives. Also thanking some amazing women who passed through.
You're a woman in PR?
Yes, I'm a member of Women in PR. And there are some men who also support us, so we're grateful to them as well. But we had amazing conversations from keynote speaker, Madam Gifty Bingley. We also had Teki Akwete, Madam Teki Akwete, who used to head the Data Protection Commission there. Kate Ado, Director of Public Affairs in Parliament. All the big women were there.
You were also there?
Yes, so I moderated the final day. But congratulations to all the young women, the students who came around, the practitioners, and all the leaders in communication who came to share their experience. And we hope that the coming years will be even better.
I like